Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Donjo number 1488-605 curved roller bumper. This is a piece of hardware that you don't see too often, but when you see it, it's there for an important purpose. When you have, where are you going to use this? When you have two doors that make contact with each other, and they do so in a very inelegant way, there are times when a curved roller bumper is the perfect piece of hardware to not let that happen. The scenario with the curved roller bumper is when you have, let's see here now, when you have, trying to remember, when you have two doors that are of the identical swing, and they open into that they're on a common corner. One door is on one wall, the other door is on the other wall, and the key is they are the same swing. They're both right hands or they're both left hands. Curved is when you're going to want that, because if you imagine in your mind's eye, a scenario where you have actually, they're not the same swing technically. Technically, one is a right hand and the other is a left hand reverse. Or they could be both the same hand. Perhaps you have a Jack and Jill bathroom scenario. Both doors could be the same swing in that scenario. Or imagine if you have again, a bathroom where the door into the bathroom is a right hand. But then as you step into the bathroom, turn around and close the door, and behind that door is a left-hand reverse towel closet. That's the perfect scenario where you'll have a curved roller bumper. That towel closet door is ajar. Well, here you come in and just smack the daylights out of that other door. Okay? That's not what you want. You want to be able to have a roller that's applied to generally the whole side of one of the doors, so that if that door is open, the other door comes and makes contact with the roller and pushes it out of the way. Or the other scenario, if the other door is open and the one that has the roller latch opens up, it'll open up, hit, and move that door out of the way. The curved style, again, or the roller bumper style, straight or curved. Straight, it would be for doors that are of the opposite hand on the inside corner. It helps to reduce the damage to the doors and to the hardware of levers or knobs hitting each other, or you'll have a door that will open up into a piece of hardware, and over time you're going to damage that hardware. If it's a fire-rated wood door, you certainly don't want any sort of damage occurring to that door over time. If it's a hotel and the doors are quite custom, beautiful walnut doors, let's say, with panel designs, you're going to want to have hardware implemented so that you can significantly reduce the potential for damage. So if you have an inside corner and two doors that are the same hand, either right hand and left hand reverse, or left hand and right hand reverse, or just two right hands or two left hands, curved would be what you would want. Let's go over some dimensional properties. And there is a link below this video to a document called Template that will allow you to review the dimensional properties of this item in case I missed something, but I do like to do a reality check on the drawing from the factory. 2 and basically a quarter overall width on the base, just shy on that. Overall width down here, I've got it at 1.65, so basically 1 5/8, or 1 11/16. Overall projection, they give at basically 2 3/4 inch overall projection. That's about right. To the center line of the roller, they've got it at 2 1/4. That looks to be about correct. And overall length of the item, we can judge here on the camera, and they don't give it, at about 4 5/8. I'm going to say that it's actually closer to about 5-inch overall length. Now the 1488 is available from Donjo in different finishes. This is 605. 605 means three things. It means it's made of solid brass. That telltale sign down there of what that look is on the back of that brass is a telltale sign. Number two, it's polished. It's a high polish. Number three, there's a lacquer on it. There's a clear lacquer that will protect that finish. It's also available in the 613, which would be oil rubbed bronze, and then 626 is satin chrome as well. It's going to include screws and a complementary finish. They give plastic anchors as well. Never quite sure why they use plastic anchors on this, except perhaps you have a composite core door, like a fire-rated door, that does not have any screw withdrawal strength whatsoever. And certainly that plastic anchor would assist in that regard. If you don't have anything proper to screw to, I would certainly recommend getting through bolts, and we can help you with through bolts in a custom finish like this as well. Very nice looking piece of hardware from Donjo, and that term good looking piece of hardware goes hand in hand with the manufacturer Donjo. This bumper is not replaceable, however. It's got a cotter pin in there that's not meant to come out, or a rolled over pin. Okay. We've talked about where you use it, what it is, and its variants. There is, and generally these are installed up at the top of the door so that there is no unintentional conflict between hanging hardware and a person going through the door or using it normally. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Donjo products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. However, there's also on that page links to the subsection catalogs, and if you know Donjo for any product line, you probably will know them for their door reinforcing wraparound plates and then their latch protectors. But as you look at those other sections, you might get the impression that they are a full producer of trim and auxiliary hardware, and they are, and they do so very well. They have a relatively petite footprint because they're dealing just with trim and auxiliary hardware, but they do a real good job with it. On the rare occasion that there's a problem with something that they have supplied, it's my experience that they are exceptionally quick, prompt, reliable, predictable at making the problem right. That's the bottom line. If you have any questions on the Donjo, their part number 1488, curved roller bumper in a 605 or polished brass finish, or any other Donjo product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.